Is our recording system set up? Yes, it seems to be. Okay, we are on. Star Shot of True Phoenix, level 19. All RP walk-ups welcome. Doesn't God mod, all random friends / team invites will be ignored. This is a tempin' to my level 40 Star Shot till I get gold again. S-face. Name, Ginny Blaze. Age. Height. Eyes, soft glowing green. One Rob Tick yellow eye. Gender, female. Orientation, bi! Personality, smart, fun-loving, slightly crazy, somewhat homicidal. Likes to experiment and invent. Family, father, Ghost Rider. Mother, dead. No brothers or sisters. Race, half human, half demon. Powers, immune to fire. Slight control over fire. Chooses to fight with guns. Theme song, Stars Come Out. Trenventa Remix. Fighting Theme. None ATM. Bio. She grew up on the road with her dad, being thought everything he knew about fighting and leering what she could on her own, even technique, a step into inventing. She left the long trips and hiding to make a life for herself, ranging from everything to pro-theft, to hitwoman, to bodyguard, to inventor, until she finally came to live among the chaos of Mill City. More to come. RP Notes has several different gadgets and gear she can use at almost any given time. Her left hand is robotic, it's slightly fire resistant but not completely immune. Always he's her MP3 player with her. Her guns are modified to shoot faster and do more damage. Can force demonic power through the guns for extra power. She often has blackouts, followed by mood swings to a different personality. Due to a job dealing with the Viper army, and any and all Viper will be on the lookout for her. PM for more details. Shock of the Order of the White Lotus, level 36. Work in progress. Name, Shock Nightscale. Age, 4,563. Race, Draconic Vampire Feline. Sexual orientation, bi. Status, in a relationship with @male21990. Theme, Epica, The Phantom Agony. Full album! Within Temptation, The Unforgiving. Full album! The Birthday Massacre. Good Night, Another Way Out. Hollywood Undead! Battle Theme, Devil May Cry 4. Shall Never Surrender. Language, Draconic and English. Occupation, none for now. Side job, writer, books on how to speak Draconic. Personality, calm and collected. Aura, crimson with a dark outline. Bio, Shock was abandoned as a baby and raised by dragons. At a young age, Shock was out gathering food one night and came across a man that looked to be hurt. She tried to help the man and was soon set upon by the man. Knowing little about fighting, she was quickly overcome and was bitten and left to die. Scancing that their adopted daughter was in trouble, her draconic parents sent out to search for her and soon found her laying almost lifeless in the woods. 3 days later, she awakens in her cave with her dragon parents watching over her. It was soon after that her training began. She didn't choose to use any weapon of any type. Instead, she chose to use her bare hands and honed her body to be a weapon. She didn't know what was done to her that night, but as the night went, she found herself getting more and more thirsty, and no matter how much water she drank, her thirst did not go away until one night a wanderer mistakenly found his way into her cave. It was then that she knew what she was. Thousands of years later, she finds herself in Millennium City, caught in the Kular invasion, Wille trying to start a new life. She can also turn into a dragon. She is currently working on a bunch of books for her love. PM me to ask what book she's on. She can also be seen with a fairly large book under her arm most of the time. Lord Osiris of the Order of the Gods, level 24. Our peer and PvPer walk up are encouraged, but please give me space time to time. Primus Database. Osiris Bloodborn. Age 25, so to speak. Occupation God of the Dead. Size 5'10" in human form. Strengths unknown. Weaknesses unknown. Parents deceased. Name Osiris. Theme song God Send Death by Slayer. Battle theme Strength of 1,000 Men. 2 Steps from Hell. Secondary theme Rest in Peace by Jim Johnson Race. God status single full name Jack Stillborn, the Icelandic god of death crimes, murder, treason, robbery, homicide, mutilation, manslaughter, womanslaughter. Orientation straight, love live. Single quote Vanquish by evil, protect by death, those respect the dead, may have a nice place in the dead lands. Nicknames: Osiris, Undertaker of Evil, Soul Lord, the Ancient One, Maker of Slinkies. Likes: making stuff for people. Peacefulness: sharing. Dislikes: people who call friends monsters, certain dairy products, and gooey substances. Home: Greenland god worshipper, colors: blood red, story. He used to be like any 20-year-old, young, reckless, and very immature until that fateful day he met his uncle. The god of all evil, the overlord, his uncle was disgraced with his nephew and tore out his soul to work for it, so then Jack started becoming old and ugly. His own girlfriend left him. He was getting weaker, but then his uncle came back and asked if he learned his lesson of being an immature mortal. He couldn't take it anymore. He begged and pleaded. Then his uncle made a deal. He would become the god of death, but never ever leave his duty. His appearance was then changed. His skin as gray as ash, his skin rough as rock, and his eyes dark as the soul he is. God form, 8'1", real age 157,654. Powers: strong and tough. Fave drink: any kind of grape-flavored soda. For some reason he needs it. Grape is the wine of the gods. Fave food: lamb leg with duck sauce. Eats flesh, bone, pretty much everything items. Necrodraken: death list of the underworld. The Reclaimer: his mace. Pet Pip. A URL from YouTube. Farseer Luca, PVX 038 of the Freedom Phalanx, level 35. PVX 038, Megurin? Luca, telekinetic. Pi-click type class, Farseer, genetic info, 60% ancient /creator/Eldar. All 3 names are same race. DNA 40% feline, DNA Thea. HTTP, that's a URL, I'm not going to read that. Equipment, loadout, classes, light to heavy system, weapon system, NA. Uses telekinetic power, psychic, and limited magic. Has standard issue type 1 implant set. Abilities, error. Biology, error. Current assignment to track down Valkyrie unit PVX-01A and PVX-02A and terminate sister units, for they are a loose end and a liability, or unit PVX-03A will overridden and terminated. She has 74 hours to complete mission or termination. Feelings on mission: she does not want to comply with mission, but has no choice in that matter. Error. History: Project Valkyrie. This project, we 2 children, 6 were genetically engineered. The others were mass production models of those 6. We forced the 6 to fight those variants to the death, and if they failed to kill the target, we healed their combatant. Then the next day made the group watch as we torched her to death for failure, showing them nothing more than equipment. We also tested a variety of drugs on them and messed with their minds. The rest of the experimentation is classified. Miscellaneous error. Notes error. This entire bio error.
Bass go.
Homicide, mutilation, manslaughter, womanslaughter.